F double R. Gotta bring that energy.
God, bring that energy. What's going on, FRR fam? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here, welcome back to FRR Friend Request Reviews with Friends Request Friends to Watch. Cobra Kai Season 6, Episode 15, titled Ex-Degenerate. This is the finale, y'all. The series finale, y'all. Ex-Degenerate. I'm digging the title because I'm automatically thinking about Johnny a little bit here. You know, Johnny definitely had himself a past. But I'm also thinking about his opponent, too, because they did kind of say his opponent had some issues going on with, like, gambling debts and stuff like that. So maybe this is the battle of two ex-degenerates right here. Well, I don't know. That other guy kind of seems to still be a degenerate, but Johnny is definitely growing and continues to grow as a character. So I'm here for it, man. I'm here for the finale. I'm here to see Johnny win, hopefully, and not get injured by this scumbag. And, you know, just to see how they're going to close up the series, you know, who goes where, whose life becomes what, etc. How you feeling over there, bro?
I am feeling great and extremely excited to dive into this series finale for Cobra Kai because, man, it's been a beautiful journey. If y'all know, we didn't even start the series in season 1 because we already seen, 1 through 3, I believe. We started in season 3, but so far it's been a beautiful ride. And I'm glad that we're here at this moment because, as I said last episode, I think we should give Johnny his flowers. Like, the man, like I said, felt like he put this show on his back. We've been seeing him grow as a character, and I think this title is the perfect title for this episode because it just lets me know that we're gonna get what I want, and that's basically giving Johnny here some type of flowers to send him off. Because the thing he's been homing in on these past few episodes is that this is all he has. It's the only thing left for him, and tying the tournament wouldn't be sufficient enough for him. I feel like he needs that definitive win in order to move on in life. So I can't wait to see what they have in store for us. But I'm ready, y'all.
All right, he ready, I'm ready. I know y'all ready, so we ain't gonna hold y'all any longer. We just gonna fly right in. Y'all know what to do with the video. Drop your likes, comment down below, and most importantly, subscribe. The goal is 100K. Go ahead and click that button, click that bell so you get notified when we go live. Let's get it, baby.
Quiet! This is it.
It is
Like MJ, this is it.
Magical Moon Tour.
Hey, Mom. I know it's been a little while since the last time I was here. It's pretty much even odds they locked me up. They have this new thing now called high-definition cameras. All it took was one asshole calling me a loser to send me off the deep end.
Sounds like the old Johnny.
It's taken me a while to realize, but I get it now. Guy at Applebee's was right. I am a loser. Because in life, you don't get second chances, Mom.
Imagine if Johnny today would see this Johnny. He'd kick his ass,
That's exactly what I
call
was
him
about
a
to say.
pussy.
Yeah.
Dad's got a big fight coming up. A second chance.
Exactly.
Chance.
Second chance, man. Let's go.
You get into a charging stance.
Charging
Then
scene?
we're gonna run at him with a flying tornado.
It could knock him out, but you're leaving yourself vulnerable. You might want to hang back, let him come to you.
Says the guy who beat me with a flashy kick.
Crane kick only worked because you ran straight into it.
You assisted the KO.
He did run straight into this. That's always the funniest thing about that moment. It wouldn't have worked if you would have just dodged to the left, dodged to the right.
Well, the sensei knows when his student is off. So does a friend.
Every fight I've ever gone into, I always knew I was gonna win. Ever since '84, I always wanted a do-over. And now that it's here, I feel like it's some giant setup to label me a loser for the rest of my life.
You're not a loser.
Even if you were, you're my loser, Johnny.
Pretty good at the sensei shit.
Because break's over.
I mean, he gave you a grown-up version of what you told Miguel, basically, man. Just leave it all on the mat, bruh.
Yo, the
Oh shit, you think he gonna crane kick? Bro, imagine if Johnny does the crane kick, bro. Got into Stanford?
So I got into Stanford.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my
Good for
God.
you, Miguel.
That's amazing. They saw your victory and reached out?
No. They accepted me while I was fighting. I guess it was in my inbox while I was on the mat.
See, he didn't need to be captain. Right.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
the pearls.
Grandma, that's
Damn.
Lucille, are you sure? That must have cost a fortune.
yeah.
Didn't cost me a penny.
Passed down.
Mr. Miyagi gave it.
Mm.
It belonged to his mother.
Yup, passed down.
Whoa.
And during the war, she passed away at Manzanar at the internment camp.
Oh.
Guard stole it. It was terrible.
Wait, so what did Mr. Miyagi do?
The Sekai Taka. Oh. Ho, ho, ho.
Found the garden, he took it back.
I didn't know he ever told you this story.
He didn't.
Guard attacked Mr. Miyagi, so he had to knock a bastard's lights out.
I like the way Ma says it. And she's going back to Okinawa with
Yup.
those shits on.
Oh my God, bro.
Use her fingers. Yeah.
Damn, I didn't even think we were gonna get a closure on that.
Bruh.
The Mr. Miyagi. Whoa, yeah. Wait, we kind of want to tear up a little. We can't lie.
Bruh,
It's
for real.
beautiful.
I forgot about that article. I thought they was gonna tie it to the dude he killed in the Sekai Taka. I'm thinking like that was the guard of fucking karate master or some shit too. Like
The world's gonna want to see the two of you competing together.
power couple. That's they got the the money going through their eyes. They like, ooh, power couple. Love story, karate.
Cha-ching.
But I like to make it up to you.
Announce it.
Hey, look at,
Lisa, for real?
bro, this is crazy. Like,
Welcome to the Sekai.
Oh yeah, because that's what they fought for anyways, right?
Yeah.
To basically host that shit.
that's sick. I didn't think we needed a rapper for that. Like,
Is he taken?
I was gonna ask, is he gonna get his girl back? Last episode.
He was born Peng Xiao, but you might know him better by another name. Please welcome Sensei.
Let's go. They had to let this man get his fucking shine.
That was a good one. I can't lie.
Please welcome the Valley's own
The Valley's
Cobra
own.
Kai.
Merch already out there. Yeah, she wasn't around for his. Oh, the whole. Let's go. This is
the original squad right here? It is.
It's pretty amazing.
This is the original squad, bro.
Their Sensei, Johnny Lawrence.
I'm glad they brought everybody out, bruh. They got to see Lee. I wanted to see more from Lee in this show. I can't lie. That's my one pain. I was team Lee, hella heavy, hella hard.
Fight.
Oh, he playing. He playing. We need Carmen to hit the sideline and give a fucking speech.
Anybody could do that. Stop it. I could do that right now. I swear I could do that right now. $100.
One more point, and the Iron Dragons will be crowned Sekai
on,
Tai Kai
Johnny.
champions.
Don't worry. It'll be all over soon.
Take your line.
Man said, I'm going to bring my ancestors into
Ain't
this
that the
one.
heart move?
Look, Bruce, there's nothing you can say. This guy knows his shit. It's on a whole other level.
What dojo are you fighting for?
Cobra Kai.
Cobra fucking Kai.
Does fear exist in your dojo?
Mm-hmm.
No.
And I sure as shit know that pain doesn't exist either. So stop acting like a little pussy and get out there and kick the living shit out of this asshole. You hear me?
Yes, Sensei.
He should have hit him with a quiet right there before he even finished saying
Facts,
sensei.
facts.
Quiet. So we tie it up and then he injures him and then we get the crane.
Oh, right in the back.
Is that a point?
Hell no.
Ooh. That was nice.
Face me. Bow.
Bow.
Face each other. Bow.
Bow.
Ready.
Ooh. Ooh. This man needs to be an airbender. Oh, he definitely needs to be an airbender.
This song, bruh. It's so good. Yup, it's time. You gotta have balance
Yeah,
to do this.
Daniel sounds like, yes, give it to him.
Ooh, let's go. Point, baby.
Point. Winner.
Yes.
Man, I thought we was getting that crane kick for
I'm glad
sure.
we didn't because it's not his.
It's not, but
he did the tornado kick in the second for the second point, which was that was his move.
That shit was fire though, because he hit the sidestep into it like
that move was sick. Like,
and I like it too because he told him you can't just run into him with that kick. So he did a sidestep like. Look at this. Tying this shit. He tying this shit.
I couldn't have done it without you. You too.
Fucking look at this shit. Daniel's son wearing a damn Cobra Kai gi. For he's a jolly good fella. For he's a jolly good fella.
My husband's the world champion.
I love you so
Facts. World
I
champ.
love you. Who the hell are you kidding? You're always gonna be a sensei. Love it, you're good at it, and I wouldn't want it any other way.
Facts. If you happy, I'm happy, family happy, and we all good.
The world's #1 dojo.
yes, sir.
Cobra Kai.
I'm Derek, and I can sing high like this. That's crazy, bro. Cobra Kai, bro.
Hey, Cobra Kai, Cobra Kai, Cobra Kai.
He about to have hella students. My man basically got a job.
Here we go.
New house.
We got a crib finally.
Is that what we eyes closed for?
Yes, we got a crib.
Oh
Hey,
my
look who
God,
it
and his
is.
buddy too.
They brought Buddy back.
I was hoping for a little portion like this. See everybody how they doing.
Yeah.
Binary Bros, Caltech. Okay. Thunder Quench, they got the
They got
energy
the
drink.
drinks.
He wear blue, she wear red. They fucking
Perfect.
They knew they was gonna make good money off them too.
Yes. 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 My hubby, lovey dovey. Yes. There we go. Hey, you see that? You see the brow go up a little? You gotta love it. America's Dojo, the Fangs Dragon.
Fangs Dragons. I like that. I like that. I like that. Yup, go see Mom. We started with this. I was hoping they was gonna
Stop. You gotta make me cry.
We started with this for a reason.
Oh, she's off to Akunawa.
You call me every day, okay? I don't care if it's the middle of the night. You call me, okay?
She is going through it.
Yeah.
We're gonna miss you, Sam.
I do have a private stash of Uncrustables hidden in the garage freezer that I was keeping from you.
Yeah, I already ate it like 6 months ago.
Damn, 6 months. That lets you know that motherfuckers just be wasting. It's been there for 6. He killed it 6 months ago. He didn't even know.
Look, I know these last couple of years weren't easy for you.
I'm not good with goodbyes, y'all.
I'm so proud of the person you've become.
I'm gonna miss you too, Dad.
Yeah, you better.
Jersey tough?
Jersey tough. Oh, Valley tough. Not where from where you from, it's where you at.
All right, okay.
$365, y'all.
That's a long
1
time.
year we could handle.
That's a long time, bro.
It is a long time.
Bye,
Especially
Sam.
somewhere where it's just so far. If anything happened, you can't just immediately get
Where's
there.
Miguel at?
No, where Mr. Miyagi's necklace.
Oh, yeah, that one's in my bag. I had another one that I really wanted to wear today.
Let's go. This man about to.
I thought for a second I thought he was gonna pop the question like already, like ain't no way I can do better than this, right? I might as well pop the question now.
They not there yet. They gotta figure out college and shit. Look at this shit out the door.
Guys,
Look who it is! Yes.
yeah.
Yes. You remember he was in the woods training the kids and shit?
Do 100 jumping jacks.
Hey, those are the ones who gonna make it far. The ones who actually started doing it. Are we gonna get it quiet?
We better.
Right?
We better before this shit's ends.
Lee, Kenny, Anthony.
I know for most of you, this is your first day.
Oh, shit. Anthony Cobra Kai.
Last time I was here, I was trying to come to terms with the words on this wall. If you want to conquer life's obstacles and be the best you can be, you're gonna need to learn more than one discipline.
You gotta go to Miyagi though.
You're all gonna learn Miyagi-Do. You're gonna be taught defense
Left circle,
and inner strength
right circle.
from one of the best senseis in the world.
The world.
And also help keep his backyard pristine.
Man, and they both get paid. Shit. Dojo dues.
The fact is, if you're too nice, the world's gonna walk all over you.
I agree.
A lot of you have been told your whole life that you're special. Well, that's about to change.
No. The googly
As soon as
eyes.
they showed her, bro.
Miguel Diaz may be a world champion, but when he first stepped foot in this dojo, he was a total dork.
Just like this
It's
guy.
like this kid right here.
He still got it. Still got it.
From a beta duckling into an alpha swan.
A beta duckling.
Alpha Swan, what?
Yo, he's going crazy.
You stop being weak little crybabies and start being the strongest versions of yourselves.
Can you do that?
Sensei.
What was that?
Yes, Sensei.
I can't hear you!
Damn, we ain't
That's
get it
it?
quiet. Oh,
Oh.
hello.
All right, lay it on me.
Oh.
So the show would be set in Hell Valley, alternate 1985. All we need are Wilson, Thompson, and Zane, and we got the green light.
Yeah, and I was thinking that Devin could fight for Miyagi-Do. You know, she could use a little more defense.
You got it.
Hey, I mean to ask you.
That's cool. They still completely separate dojos, joining a tournament separately.
Yeah, it's a property tax bill.
Didn't I already pay taxes when I bought the place?
Yeah, you did, and you're gonna have to pay that bill too.
Are you serious?
It's no different than your business tax that you pay for the dojo.
What business tax?
I'm gonna introduce you.
Facts. This man need help.
Yeah, I'm gonna go drain the main vein. Don't order without me.
Oh shit! Did we get creased? Was Brolic right? We didn't see a body.
Ain't no way, right? Oh, he's gonna do the Miyagi. Yup.
He ain't no way he catching this shit.
Wouldn't a fly swatter be easier?
A man who catch fly with chopstick. Accomplish anything.
Hey, Mr. Miyagi, look. Look.
Yo, he was tight.
Tight
He
as
was
hell.
tight.
Beginner's luck. He said, I'm about to do this shit again for your spirit.
Ah, got him.
No mercy.
Oh
no
my
mercy.
God.
Strike first, strike hard. No mercy. I like that.
What? That's
Okay.
it? No.
Okay. All right. There you have it. Cobra Kai series finale in the books. Pretty solid episode here. I think, again, like I said, they know what they're doing. They know what they want to deliver, and they go ahead and deliver it. These episodes have been very straightforward, in my personal opinion. Not too much. There's definitely things that pop out. You're just like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. But it's not too much deviating you from exactly what needs to happen here and what's supposed to happen. And this was, just a continuation of that. We got to get some more meaningful, wholesome moments between these characters. We got to see Johnny become triumphant. And we got to see a little bit of the aftermath as well, which is just the Disney ending that we bring up typically. So good stuff. How you feeling over there, Brolic?
Yeah, man. Overall, they did a phenomenal job with this series, man. This being the conclusion, like I said, this is exactly what I wanted. Us just, giving Johnny his flowers while he give his flowers to his mother. So I think overall, I think they nailed it when it came to the finale and just kind of, ending some of these the storylines. They didn't have to dive into everything, which they didn't, and they just sprinkled who we thought we would want to see, and I think they did a really great job at it, man. So overall, I think that this ending was a good one.
Yeah. I would say for the most part, they kind of sprinkled in everybody. At least everybody who was grown, because all the kids are still basically in the dojos. But like everyone who's grown kind of moved on, went to college, got a job, a career, so that's really cool to see. But let's jump in. I don't think we have to spend too much time here. Like I said, this was very, very straightforward. We started with, I think the start was perfect though. We started with a flashback of Johnny going to his mother's grave and just spilling his heart out about the issues that he's been going through since high school, since just loss after loss, his current issue that he's about to go through right now. And I think that was just a perfect way to set it up because I feel like part 3 we were going through a lot of just like understanding the growth and the journey that a lot of these characters had to go through, but specifically Johnny, and how much I would say, like, I guess appreciative he is with his new life, but still just understanding where he comes from, that there's still that that trauma is there indeed. Like basically the same way we saw Tori, the same way we see Miguel, the same way these kids kind of go through their shit and they need those pep talks. Johnny is very much so similar to them. And I love the beginning because that just set it up, like Brolic said, to give Johnny his flowers. We opened up with no flowers, but we got there eventually.
Yeah, it started off beautifully. Like I think the title kind of set us up for what came in the very beginning, which was us seeing Johnny at his low point, potentially his lowest point here. I just like the way they started it because we said this man has grown a lot throughout the series, and it goes to show you that he has, because that beginning whole intro of him talking to his mother just goes to show you where Johnny was at just a few years ago. And I think this is where we needed to start for this type of ending. So I'm glad we got here.
Beautiful. And then pretty much we got into the training. Obviously, we had to do that. We had to, deal with Daniel being sensei. And not that that's a bad thing. Daniel's been a great sensei. Johnny and Daniel have become really good friends throughout this whole series. But obviously, there's always a little bit of trouble in the neighborhood when we trying to just get our perfect Disney endings, and Johnny just wasn't 100% focused. And I love this because, again, like I said, Johnny, throughout the season we saw that Johnny is not capable of fighting this dude. Like, he had this moment when they were in the little cafe. I mean, not the cafe, when they were doing the little buffet and shit, and he had, they were sizing each other up. From that moment, I was like, oh yeah, these two need to fight. But then at the brawl, we basically saw like, yeah, there's no way this man could take this guy. Yeah. So I love this part because it kind of set some slight expectations there, because I was like, wait, are they foreshadowing a loss here? Because, Daniel ends up talking about the whole Rocky situation. Yep. So it's just like, damn, we really want Johnny to win right now, because honestly, the Iron Dragon's winning, especially after what happened, like after the kids lost, having the Iron Dragons win, there's like no benefit from that side. Like there's no redemption for Wolf or anything like that. So it's just like, bro, I cannot imagine an Iron Dragon win in this episode. But they dangled that in the head for a second there. So I was like, okay, I like that. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that.
I think that's what the show does best, right? We know going into the episode that Johnny's gonna win, right? Like that. Man. That's our like mindset going in. But they always find a way to pull that confidence from you and sprinkle in some doubt. And I think the episode did that beautifully, because they give us the Rocky line. He win, but the people who are close to him, still love him. Family, and, you got your family and all that. And then they know how to sprinkle in doubt. To kind of make you think like maybe he's not gonna win this, like So yeah, I love that as well, because it did plague my mind a little bit on like potentially we might not get the W that we want for Johnny here, but we seen how it played out. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. And then obviously leading up to the tournament, we got a couple things sprinkled in there. We got to see Tori get approached by a sponsor. We'll talk about all that at the end here. But yeah, we got a moment in the locker room as well between Johnny and Wolf, where once again they put the doubt in our minds of just like how bad this man might just get demolished by Wolf. Like he said, I could snap your arm right here if I wanted to, but I'll save that for the cameras. And then he has also started playing the mind game with him a little bit. Like, Johnny tried to hit him with the motivational speech that Daniel hit him with. Like, oh, no, I got my family and my kids. And he's like, bro, that shit don't mean nothing. They just going to be out there holding your hand in the stretcher. Like, so I love that because, again, this plays into, the graveyard scene with his mother where he's like, I had nobody in my corner. Everybody calling me a loser. So it's like this time he doesn't have that. He does have people in his corner. But, again, the trauma is just real enough that Wolf is able to kind of get in his head and literally strike fear in this man's heart. Like Chosen said, this boy is out here scared. So the fight happens, y'all. The fight happens. So I will say one thing. Once we found out that the fight was three points, the doubt definitely was rising a bit from that, because I'm just like, okay, cool, 3 points. Because if it's just an all-out brawl, there's no way Johnny's surviving this. But, being able to go point for point for point, you can get a couple of sneaks in there. So I enjoyed that. But obviously it wasn't that easy in the start. We had to get some motivation. We had to get a couple of timeouts here. Yeah. The last timeout was definitely the best timeout. Fucking Daniel-san tapping into his Cobra Kai. I love how they all came out in the Cobra Kai gis. Like that whole was great. That was great.
Yeah, and once again, what the show does best is, they do repeat a lot of the same things here in the show. We get similar speeches and stuff like that. But they did this one a bit different. Like, they gave us a few timeout, and Daniel tried to give him, a speech, but it didn't work like 2 times. And and it was because Daniel didn't see that Daniel thought he was going in confident, right? There was something off, but he didn't know what it was. What he wasn't seeing was that Johnny displayed something that he's never displayed before, and that's fear. Chosen's the one who tells him, and then that's when Daniel's like, okay, I think I know what I need to say in order to get him riled up. So I like that they did that, because that's something Daniel will overlook for the simple fact that that's one of the main like pillars of Cobra Kai, right? There's no fear in this dojo, like, you know what I'm saying?
Fear, no
so
pain,
like that's something that he wouldn't even think of and wouldn't try to talk to him in that type of lane. So I like that they did that, because something that you wouldn't pick up, especially coming from a character like Johnny. Like, we've never seen this man in fear at all throughout this entire show. So I like that they picked up that little thing there and kind of put that into the show, because I feel like that's something that Danielson could have definitely missed, because that's something that isn't a regular trait from Johnny. So yeah, man, solid stuff here. Obviously, Johnny did his thing. The second point that he got was pretty dope. It's basically the kick that he teaches Miguel. But like Daniel said in the training montage, like, can't just go out there and just run towards him and do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So Johnny takes that advice, hits a sidestep with it, and eventually getting the point for that. So yeah, man, I love everything that they did with the fight. I love the speeches. I love how they tackled it. I think that the writers really know what they're doing here and how to kind of like play around with certain themes and stuff like that. So I think they killed it when it came to this entire sequence.
Yeah, that second point was fucking fantastic. You see how they had to zoom out, because they had to throw in the stunt doubles for that. That shit. Because bro, the way that's I was just like, hold up, am I like this nigga moving double time, bro? That shit was sick. Like, but I know I said Wolf really doesn't get any redemption here, but he did have his little moment where he simply lost and just bowed out. Yep. Obviously he kind of trucked his students out the way, but yeah, I thought he was going to be a little bit more retaliation here, but nah, he bowed to the dojo, or I mean to the mat, and walked out. So that was clean ending for his story, because really it comes down to Silva. Silva was the true, devil on the shoulder. Yep. At the end of the day, this dude definitely has some terrible practices himself, but it's really Mr. Silva. Yeah. So yeah, Johnny wins, tournament wins, everybody's happy, and we get some goodies at the end here.
Yeah. Some real.
Who do you want to start with?
Let's
start with Tori and Robbie.
Yeah, probably the biggest success story of everybody here, right? Let's keep it 100. Power couple together, doing what they love most, which is karate, and making this into a career, and potentially giving them a space to to be free finally from this thing that we call poverty, because they've been through it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Tori's been on her own, taking care of her sick mother and her like sister and all that. So like, she's been going through it for a long time. So I think out of all the characters, they definitely deserve to be in this position, because they've gone through the most growing pains out of all the cast, and Robbie too. Like, Robbie's been through it from the very beginning. So it's nice to see him get this ending. I didn't expect it at all either.
Yeah, I can't lie, I didn't expect it neither. And they were, like you said, the two that really had a lot of growing pains. They pretty much had no future plans. Like, we went through all that in like part 1 and part 2 of this season. Robbie, Miguel was mad that Robbie became champion, but it's just like, Miguel, you going to Stanford, bro. Yep. Like, or at least you got a shot. You think that you need this, but to be honest, the fact that you're even confident enough to think that you have a shot, like, you're probably gonna get in, bro. And if you don't get into Stanford, you could probably get into still a good school. Robbie he won't going nowhere. Community college, maybe at best. Like, and then
it's beautiful you say that, especially since what happens with Miguel with the whole Stanford, like.
Yeah, because he gets in without the tournament. He gets in without the tournament.
Yeah.
And then same thing for Tori, like you said, taking care of mom, sister. Like, she didn't really have no future neither. She was working at like a grocery store or something.
No, she was a waitress.
She was a waitress. Okay.
Waitress, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So this was great, and then I really kind of like how modernized it is. Is it's like this young couple. I mean, bro, you go to Instagram right now. There's always some couples, monetizing their content, doing whatever. Whether it be something that you dislike or that you like.
I love it.
So this is perfect because it's something that they like. It's karate. It's healthy. It teaches confidence, defense, offense, etc., etc. And they get to just go kind of be happy and be a young couple and travel the world and do conferences and tournaments and coaching and stuff like that. So yeah, they definitely digging their ending. Hawk and Dimitri, straightforward. They're going to Caltech, right? Was it Caltech?
Yeah, Caltech. Yep, yeah. Caltech. They're
going to Caltech.
Binary bros, man.
And Dimitri got his girl back too.
Yeah,
so that was cool.
Yeah, I like that. Like the little, these could see. That's the thing. Like the comedy kind of is growing up with them because I don't think we would have gotten a joke like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's go to the bathroom. Let's find the bathroom. Right. Like, it just goes to show you that even this show is growing with the kids themselves. So yeah, I love that we got that little snip because we did. They did break up for something that wasn't really too crazy. Like, he was on the dance floor. Like, he's out of freaking the country. He's enjoying his time. He's not doing anything crazy. He's not going to take her back to the room. Well, I don't know. Yeah, it could have gone anywhere, but not.
Exactly. Could have gone anywhere.
Could have gone. But, yeah, I like that we got this.
I do, too.
I like this.
And then as far as the kids, seeing them at the dojo was happy to see that. Still seeing Anthony, taking karate serious. So Lee, Kenny, and Anthony are like the next, the seniors, I guess we could call them at this point. And they're, going back and forth between the dojos, which was also a nice little thing to learn because I figured it was just like, Daniel's giving it up kind of thing. But like his wife said, you can never give it up. But I'm, Daniel's Daniel. So I'm just like, maybe he is going to give it up. But, Johnny just kind of sends people over there every once in a while and he helps out. But nah, they have 2 dojos up and running and they still go to the tournaments as separate dojos. They even let each other's kids jump into dojos and stuff like that. So I really enjoyed that because, like I said, I was a big fan of Lee, big fan of Kenny. So it's cool to see that they continued on with that storyline. And then we got Miguel and Sam. Let's be real. Let's start with
couples.
Sam though. Yeah,
best couples. Yeah, bro. Like this is what all couples should strive to be like, low key. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the beginning was kind of rocky. Yeah, rocky. But I think all that young love usually is. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, where we're at right now with Miguel and Sam is just beautiful. Like I said, I think Miguel is just. He's grown and matured so much in the show. Like, it's crazy to see the amount of growth he's had. And then, like I said, I just love the ending because he's understanding in the situation. Like, and I feel like a lot of people wouldn't agree to this. Like, you feel me? I'm just gonna be honest. I feel like a lot of men wouldn't agree to their girl going to a whole nother country to study abroad and all that. I just. I feel like a lot of men wouldn't do that because most, I feel like a little bit selfish, but at the same time, it's just, I don't know. I think this is a real grown-up thing to do here, to, just accept it for what it is. And that's what Miguel did.
I agree. No, I agree. Especially just how the whole kind of story played out. Because like you said, it was rocky in the beginning. There was, the situation with Robbie and Tori and all of that. Like,
yeah, it was crazy.
And obviously we're so past that. But then we get the shit with Axel. And, nothing happened. But still, that happened technically off his watch. Like, I'm not trying to say he's on duty watching her. But, like, he wasn't there. Yeah. So it's like, I feel you. Like, people, most men would probably be insecure, a little bit controlling, a little bit selfish. Like, nah, I don't want you to go out there, Dolito. But he's just like, nah, I got my life to live. You got your life to live. But you know what? Let's hang out at least for a couple weeks. We could do that. And then I'll come home and do me and you do you. And I'm pretty sure she said she's only going to be there for a year. So, yes, a year is a long time, but it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the relationship. So yeah, it's cool seeing them mature because I know people could just be like, oh, y'all young, you're gonna meet this person and that person, but there's actually a lot of people out there that marry their high school sweethearts. Like,
I think that's probably one of the most sweetest thing ever. Like,
me too, bro. I'm like, that's crazy as hell, bro.
and
like,
I hate,
I hate, and I'm
seeing
pretty
stuff.
sure it's in the double digits, like the percentages. Like if you look it up, I'm pretty sure it's not like a low percent. Like I'm thinking it's pretty decent amount of people that actually do that shit.
Yeah,
so it's like,
and the relationships
kids,
last longer.
Yeah.
So
I'm just like, you gotta have faith in these kids sometimes.
Oh no,
so I like Magellan saying.
Listen, they might be young and dumb, but they know what they're doing sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they get it right.
Sometimes they get it right. Exactly. And then we kind of covered Johnny and Daniel's end of story, future life, by mentioning the kids. But yeah, they're senseis.
Yeah,
that seems to be what they're gonna be doing. It's great for Johnny because again, he kind of, he was more in like the kid's position of what is life after karate.
Johnny about to lose his job.
Exactly. Exactly. But he has
Johnny
He's
about to
gained
lose
a job.
his job, bro. He don't know nothing about money, bro.
Yeah. Well, that's what we love Daniel for. Daniel's established. He got a fucking business already up and running. So whatever accountant he's gonna hook him up with is gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
But Johnny has a great business right now. Literally the best dojo in the world, thanks to the Sekai Taikai.
Yep.
He got freaking lines out the door. Freaking shout out to Stingray for popping back up, who said that they're opening another location, I believe. So they definitely business is rolling in.
Yeah, for kids, right? For beginners, right? That's what he said?
Yeah. He said we'll do beginners on the weekends. Yep. So yeah, it's looking. They gave us the Disney ending, y'all.
They did. They gave
man.
it to us. They did. Listen, I loved it.
Oh, and even hold up, I forgot two people, Chosen and
Listen, I wanted to get to it. He's so
bad. I know you love Chosen. You wanted Chosen to get it for so long.
Listen, man, I'm glad, especially the little facial back and forth that they had. She over here sticking her tongue out. He over here giving
Bro, you
the
seen
eyes.
that?
Yeah,
massaging the back of the teeth, like
come on, man. This is a beautiful thing, man. It's beautiful. I love it. It's what I wanted. It's just what I wanted. I got everything I wanted, man.
And she looked happy as hell too.
Yeah, she seemed like she's
I think
doing
that
good.
like even with Chosen aside, like being the sensei that she wants to be, like without having to teach her grandfathers.
And wasn't that Buddy that was there too? Right?
Yeah, that was Yoon.
Yoon, right? Yeah, Yoon was Yoon back into she looked like she was happy. One. It didn't seem like, any abuse was happening and shit like that. So yeah, it's a beautiful thing to see Chosen there. Like I said, man, they knew exactly what we wanted, and they delivered, man, 100%. 100%.
One more. The host, bro. They let the host one last time, y'all. They let the host. He gave us the woo.
Nah, facts.
But I'm good here, man. I'm good. I just had to throw that in there. Any final thoughts? Want to drop a scope?
Man, final thoughts is this, man. Listen, they did a phenomenal job with this here, man. It's been a hell of a ride. I think this is one of the shows that I just think that all kids should watch. Like, this very kid friendly, family friendly show here. I think they do a great job at even making it enjoyable for us, older folks, parents as well. I think, especially us parents, since, this is a nostalgia bait type of show, somewhat, Cobra Kai, Karate Kid and all that. So I just think with the established franchise being Karate Kid and the show that is now Cobra Kai, they have done phenomenal work, man. I think overall this is something that was great for the franchise, something that I love to see for, bringing back memories of something that I grew up with Mr. Miyagi, Daniel's son and all that. Like, what I'm saying? I grew up with this, so it's beautiful to see something that we grew up with and being presented in this format of just, cheesy positivity and also negativity too, because there was a lot of negative things that happened in the show, but it goes to show you what life is all about. It's about the good, the bad, the ups, the downs, and that's what this show pretty much embodies. It embodies life, and I loved it. I loved it from beginning to end. So hopefully we'll get into obviously characters and different conversations when we do the live stream for the tier list, which is going to be kind of insane to kind of do because there's so many characters in here that I love. So I'm wondering how that tier list is going to look. I feel like that tier list is going to look a lot more opposites than our other tier lists, where we have only a few in the S tier, and like in the bottom there's a lot of people. I feel like in this one is going to be a lot of people high up and very few that are low. So
it's gonna be biased as hell, baby.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. So I just want to say thank you if you're still rocking with us this long. Like, for real, we've been doing the show since the beginning of our channel. So it's nice if you're still here rocking with us and joining us in this journey. So thank you for that. But I'm just gonna give y'all my score. I'm gonna give it a 10. Okay, I personally think this is the way to end it. You give Johnny his flowers, and you send pretty much everybody off on their way here. We pretty much got everything. Like I said, I got everything I wanted from this. So perfect 10. That's what it is for me.
Solid stuff. And I agree with everything you said. A lot of good stuff. I think it is really hard to bring a franchise back, especially like this, because it wasn't like it was sprinkled throughout the years of little Karate Kid and Cobra Kai things to kind of attach onto. Like, they just kind of came out with a YouTube show and that did good, and they were just like, boom, let's give it to Netflix, I guess. And then to Brolic's point, you're able to watch it as a child or as an adult, which I think a lot of franchises kind of fail at. And I don't want to say that they fail at it because it's their fault, but sometimes like it's just child content.
Yeah.
Like Pokemon, for example. Like, if Pokemon continues to do what they do and people who are older watch it and be like, this is just too cheesy or childish, it's just like, no shit, it's for children, bro.
Yes,
like, relax.
Exactly.
But like, this is like, you can cater to the whole family of all age groups. So they did really well with bringing this franchise back, and apparently it's not over. There's something called, what was it, Cobra Kai Legends
or something like that.
Yeah,
we don't know what it is, but
we don't know what it is, but more love to the Karate Kid franchise, essentially. So but I'm gonna give it a 9, actually, even though I do feel like it's kind of weird because I'm just like, this is a 10 out of 10 like ending for the series, but the episode itself, I'm gonna have to give it a 9. Because it feels pretty much just like the last episode, essentially. And that's not a bad thing. It's just a good, solid, great episode and a great way to end the series. So
I'm biased.
It's all good. We love you for it. But those are great scores. 9's and upper from your two hosts. If you still here rocking with us, we appreciate y'all so much. Y'all keep us moving and grooving, baby. I know what to do with the video. Drop your likes, comment down below. Let us know what you thought about this episode.
And most importantly, if you enjoy content like this, consider subscribing to the channel. We also have full-length watch-alongs, but you gotta bring your own copy, of course. Patreon link will be in the descriptions down below. FRR is out, y'all.
Peace.